Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you all are having a great weekend. So today I want to talk about Hive, the cryptocurrency, how you can get it absolutely free. Now, if you don't know what Hive is one of these decentralized social media sites with a cryptocurrency attached to it. And when we consider and think about the tremendous value of when we think about social media, there's not much you can do nowadays without social media. There was a time when businesses couldn't hardly find a use for it. Wasn't many websites on the internet. Today, we know if you're any type of business of any significance, you have to have not only a social media presence, but social media professionals to manage your presence online. To the point that they're giving people full time jobs to do this, and it can be a huge difference to a business, to influence of individuals, to presence of people, communication, and so on. The list goes on and on. So it is something much needed. What seems to be the holy grail, in my belief, is that if social media and cryptocurrency can seamlessly emerge together, and I want to be clear when I say seamlessly, because some people got the wrong idea about what that means exactly. We got some people out here who just kind of go on social media, and they kind of just talk about the cryptocurrency and hope people will get enough from the information they're relaying to them and kind of go on. And then what these people face still is a difficulty using the wallets, a difficulty getting over the learning curve, simply because the mental aptitude required to use many of these platforms is just so outrageously out of scope of the of the what the average person would need to know to use it, that it just doesn't make a lot of sense, right? As I talk about the post chain community a lot, one of my gripes with Richard Hart has been his ignorance of the of combining social media with cryptocurrency, and he doesn't seem that to have a focus on that, not as of yet, although he's talked about it maybe as a future endeavor. Uh, in any event, Hive is one of the premier social media sites that is kind of spearheading it, but very limited in resource wise, economically, to market it, very limited and the structure of how they have to move money and who moves it, right? In other words, typically how it's worked on their system is those who put the most money in are kind of the commander in chiefs, right? Unfortunately, put more money in doesn't translate to being able to run a business, a better business structure, a better community. And this, unfortunately, is where a lot of Hive has failed. Now, the great thing about Hive is it's now having these second layer features, applications, cryptocurrencies interwoven into it, where people who may have better ideas on how to get the job done can now just come in and they could contribute in that way. And that's what Bitcoin MYK is doing here, right? In our model, you're going to be able to get Hive free, and we're going to show you how it's a very simple model. The structure of how you do social media daily, you'll be able to do on with Bitcoin MYK and trade it for Hive, right? It's going to trade against Hive. Now, some people will want to just go ahead and trade out their Bitcoin MYK, their BBD coins, which is the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar, trade them out for Hive, and that's perfectly fine, right? The idea is to get your free Hive in this particular video. Now, some people might want to hold on to Bitcoin MYK because of its deflationary quality. To illustrate, Bitcoin MYK and BBD coin works on a deflationary model, Hive works on an inflationary model, and whereas I've heard great arguments on both sides about which ones work, because the truth of the matter is an inflationary model can work well or a deflationary model can work well. It all depends on the project. So it will be up to the community to determine which is better, which is more valuable to hold, which is better to hold, which is better to spend, right? Bitcoin MYK, although it has inflationary qualities, at the end of the day, it is meant to be a spendable currency, one that you're going to actually move around the globe. And our thoughts on it are that uh, by moving it, it's going to be more useful and valuable to people. Um, Whereas, and you'll be able to see, the value growth and so on and so forth about which model works best. Uh, or you could do the safe play and hold both, right? But again, this video is particularly geared toward getting Hive free, right? So people who are Hive diehard fans, we're just going to show you a way to get it free without the hassle. Because another thing about Hive is, although it's a very interesting concept, it's very difficult to get Hive in a sense because you can publish posts and blogs to get it, which is kind of a version of mining. But the problem is, it is still up to the people who hold a Hive to give it to you, right? So I kind of see it no different than a tip system. Whereas our model is different. Your actual proof of participation and energy grant you the Bitcoin MYK BBD coins, which you can exchange for Hive, right? So for instance, how do you earn it? How do you get it free? Very easy. Just by logging in, you're going to get it free. Now, if you do things like videos, if you do posts and things like that, obviously you can get more, right? You can get more. But you don't have to do any of those things. Now you come up here to the wallet, right? The wallet balance, it's going to show you what you're earning, right? Everything you do, you're going to earn this cryptocurrency for, right? So let's go into the wallet. We're going to take you over to the wallet now. And the wallet is basically going to show you what to do. How do you then change it for Hive, right? And this is how you're going to get, because you're going to earn it easy here on our site, right? That's the entire goal of it. But let's get into basically how you're going, what are you going to, do with it when you get it, right? So you're going to have this wallet. It's going to show your transactions. And if you look down here in your wallet, it actually shows everything you earn for, right? I'm getting cryptocurrency. You're going to get different amounts based on the things you do. But just by logging in, if you look right here, just to prove you don't have to do anything, just by logging in, you can see I earned some of the Bitcoin MYK token, right? So just for visiting the site, you're going to earn it, right? So you literally don't have to do anything to get the Bitcoin MYK token. You do have to have an account. Obviously, we have to have a way to get the money to your wallet. Now, if you're going to trade this for Hive, you're going to have to be part of the Hive network because you need a Hive wallet to receive it, right? It's like if you need an Ethereum wallet to get Ethereum, you need a Doge wallet to get Dogecoin, right? So you're going to need all those things. But you're going to have to get a Hive wallet if you want the free Hive. Now, if you're a Hive person, you already should have that, right? So we can bypass that. And you're watching this video, you might as well get the Hive free, right? By trading in the Bitcoin MYK token. One easy way to do it too, if you're posting on Hive, take that same post and just copy paste it right here on Bitcoin MYK. You do that, you're going to earn even more, possibly get even more free Hive, right? Now that you got that part down pat, another great tip, quick tip, excuse me, is going to be to use your same account name. And the reason you want to do that is because it's going to be very easy to link your account, because Bitcoin MYK does occur on several other chains. It's multi-chain, and there's a process in order to link your Hive account here. It's very easy. One easy way is to just do it through your user ID on Hive. That way, it'll go directly to your user ID on Hive. But if you don't register with your user ID on Hive, then the next best thing to do would be to link through your mail system by posting your name. I'm going to try to show you real quick how to do that. I'm going to do that under the profile, right? Let me get down here. Okay, let me go back to the activity page. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to find your icon and go under your profile, right? So I'm going to go under my profile here. This is what your profile looks like, right? That's where all your stuff's going to be happening at, right? So what I would want to do next is getting my inbox system. So let me get in my inbox system.